Templeton Funeral Home, and White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. And our affiliate sponsors, Steve and Lynn Young, Mary Lou Pine Family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Winans Farms, Mark and Holly Winans, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Step Farms and Excavation. It's time for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network, brought to you by Cornerstone Building Brands, Stuart & Carroll Funeral Home, Seed Solutions with Chip and Bethany Keys, Longview Bank and Trust, Moody Farms, State Farm Agent Terry Elliston, Illini FS, Savoya's Pizza, Edgar County Community Foundation, Country Financial Agents Jim Blue and Mark Gladding, Lake Ridge Christian Church, Ingram's Waste Disposal, The Skating Rink with CJ and Mary Jo Becker, North American Lighting, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Templeton Funeral Home, and White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. And our affiliate sponsors, Steve and Lynn Young, Mary Lou Pine Family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Winans Farms, Mark and Holly Winans, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Step Farms and Excavation.
Good evening. Welcome to the Para Sports Network. Coming to you live from Pana High School in the sectional semifinal between your Paris Tigers and the Robinson Maroons. I'm Clay Bess alongside Jeff Chambers. We get set for matchup number 3 between these two teams. As you all know, Robinson handed the Tigers one of only 3 losses this year. Robinson coming in with a 21-8 record. Tigers at 28-3, the top seed. They'll be wearing white, although you won't see that. No video this evening, audio only. So no need to worry about the stream. Just tune in. We'll have the scoreboard running for you as we get that set while the Robinson Maroons starters are announced.
Yeah, exciting time. Always March basketball. Well, we call it March. It's not quite there yet, but in order to get there, you got to win tonight. And this is a rubber match between these two. It's not often that schools get to play each other 3 times in a season, with the last one obviously more time than not going to be the one that is the most important. But the Lady Tigers do have a score to settle after Robinson knocked them out of a chance of owning the LIC crown by themselves.
Paris defeated this Robinson team 46-36 in matchup number 1. That was the championship of the LIC tournament. Then these teams played back-to-back games. Robinson won the second contest 40-38. That game was won on a couple of Elizabeth Shea free throws with a minute to go. Tigers got 2 shots away. Gracie Watson 3 didn't go, and then after a steal and a timeout, Trinity Tingley's heave from the right wing also did not go. And Robinson walked away with a win, and both of these teams finished the season as co-champs of the LIC.
Yeah, this gym here at Pana is not very big, just bleachers on both ends, or just on both sides. I'm probably going up, 15 or 20 rows deep, but it is a loud gym, that is for sure, as we witnessed in that first game between Pana and T-Town that looked for all the world like Pana was going to run away with it in that fourth quarter. And T-Town got it back within 3, ended up pulling it away. We're ready to go.
Young and Shea at center court for the tip, and Kendra Young wins the first possession for the Tigers. Tingley across half court. Passes left side, Kendra Young. Here's Deming Hawkins' first touch of the game. Right side, Gracie Watson's first touch. Tingley catches the pass, dribbles towards the top, now at the midcourt loco. Left side, Caitlin Combs uses a Hawkins screen. Hesitates, gives back to Tingley. Tingley picks up her dribble, finds Young. Hawkins to the free throw line. Pass goes to Tingley, now Combs right wing. Combs to her left. Combs going to try to drive in, gets a shot away, no good. Defense is played by Taylor Blank. Blank, the only Maroon starter, only Maroon player that's going to play quality minutes today, not to worry about here on this end of the court. She did score a few baskets in the last contest, but did not score a single point in Robinson's last win. First jump shot is no good from Marissa Zane. Speaking of last game, Zane had 20 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists in Robinson's regional championship win. Here's a Trinity Tingley 3, no good. Rebound deflected by Young, pulled down by Hawkins. Tingley dribbles out top. Just a couple of feet off of the midcourt stripe. Drives in, Euro stab, gets a shot up, but it won't go. Rebounded and cleared by Caitlin Jones. Far side pass. Here's a shot. Jones, she normally is a very good shooter from the mid-range. That shot rolled off the side of the rim and out of bounds. It'll be Paris ball.
Good box out that time by Deming Hawkins to give the possession arrow to the Lady Tigers. Cold shooting and nerves of steel, or nerves, a lot of nerves right now. They're nearly going.
Minute and a half gone by. Both times these teams have played, it's been the first team to 40, picking up the win. Here's a shot no good from Tingley. Rebounded by Shea, who had position on Young. Marissa Zane across half court. Bounce pass. Finds Alexia Zane. Blank fires up top. We'll see if the Tigers elect to pressure Blank when she has the ball, but earlier this time they play. Here's a swat by Kendra Young. Sails out of bounds. It'll stay with Robinson.
Big time block that time by Kendra. Elizabeth Shea had a step to the basket. Kendra closed the gap.
Alexia Zane to inbound from under the Robinson basket. fires in. Here's Jones dribbling in the corner. Double team by Hawkins and Watson. Nowhere to go. She traveled with it.
Turnover number one of the contest for either team that night. She had absolutely nowhere to go. Deming came over and helped out, forced that first turnover.
Paris' own Toby Wilson with the call. One of three officials here in this sectional contest. Tingley across half court, pass left side Watson. Back to Tingley. Hawkins flashes through the lane to the elbow, sets a screen. Here's a pass to Combs. Combs backs away, takes a glance at the bench. Coach Dave Tingley with the call. Watson right wing, guarded by Jones. Into the corner for Combs. Bounce pass Young. Hawkins goes block to block. Young dribbles to the right wing, picked up her dribble. Passes backwards to Tingley. Pass goes to Young. Another patient set for the Tigers. We've seen this quite a bit in postseason play. Hawkins dribbles, picks it up, now gives to Young. Young left-handed dribble. Watson. Thought about the three for just a second. Pass left side, Tingley. Tingley dribble to the midcourt logo. Now Combs left wing. Uses a Watson screen. Steps back beyond the perimeter. Gives to Hawkins. Young sets a screen for Watson across the lane. Here's a pass to Watson. Kick out Hawkins. Now Tingley. Watson might have had a chance to drive, but had her back to the basket. Tigers will keep going through their set. Here's a Watson three. On the way, no good. Just off to the right for Watson. We stay tied, 0-0. Lexi Zane, pull up, three on the way, no good. Good box out, Hawkins, and a foul called.
Another good job by Deming, first foul of the game. Going to go against Robinson. That'll be Elizabeth Shea, her first. Boy, one of our keys to the game to start out, Clay, we had to make shots to start, or to have a chance in this game. Not to have a chance, but just to, to move on more or less. And both teams just ice cold, 0 out of 7 from the field for both.
Hawkins has it out top for the Tigers. One dribble, picked it up, gives to Tingley. Tingley has space, guarded by Marissa Zane, passes left side Young. Young around a Watson screen. Robinson switches. They'll do a lot of that on the defensive end, playing man-to-man. But just about all five can guard the other five. Here's a shot from Tingley off the glass, off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Shea. Marissa Zane across half court. All five juniors in the starting lineup for this Robinson team. As you know, 4 seniors starting for the Tigers. The lone sophomore in Watson. Here's Shea, short corner, guarded by Hawkins. Marissa Zane, guarded by Deming. Deming stayed in front well. Here is a handoff back to Marissa Zane, now guarded by Combs. Stepped back, maybe would have thrown up a three had she dribbled that one cleanly. Here's Alexa Zane. She'll drive in, traveled, and she'll be called. No, foul called on the Tigers.
Bailed out. Bailed out on that one.
Both officials blew their whistle. Be curious to know if they both would have called that, because I don't think so.
Yeah, I believe that Toby's going to call travel, which was the right call, but Mike Bell called a foul. That's on Gracie.
Turnover anyway. Stolen by Caitlin Combs. No numbers. Robinson has all 5 of the defenders back. It was 3-on-5, so Combs pulled up, gave it to Trinity Tingley. 2 minutes, 46 seconds left first quarter. Nobody scored. Young with it, looking down low at Hawkins. Hawkins has position. Now has to step out of the lane before she's called for 3 seconds. Tigers will reset. Long bounce pass, finds Kendra Young. Young goes to work against Shea. Kick out Watson, 3, right wing, got it.
There we go.
First points of the game, it's 3-0, 2:20 left first quarter. Gracie Watson is on the board. Caitlin Jones deep in the left wing, guarded by Watson. Here's a pass from Alexia Zane. Shea stuck her hand out to catch it and dribbled it. Didn't get called for the double dribble, but turned it over anyway. Tingley throws it behind Combs. Caitlin catches. Hawkins to her right. Uses the screen, now gives back out to Tingley. Tingley, one dribble to her right, now pass to Watson. Watson to the elbow, kick out Hawkins. Tingley to Young. Young looking, Combs cuts across the free throw line, catches the pass, right-hand layup, it's good.
Yeah, that assist to Deming. Deming had nothing to do and didn't touch the basketball, but her screen sprung her loose.
Great screen, and Caitlin Combs covered a lot of ground in just 3 or 4 steps, and it's 5-0 Tigers. Jones on the left wing. Into the corner, here's Blank. Young plays well off. Blank gives to Shea. Again, Blank, not the most comfortable player with the ball in her hands. Young played off of her that time. Here's space created by Marissa Zane, and she airballed it. Rebounded by Young. Up ahead to Hawkins. Great find. Caitlin Combs lays it in. Timeout Robinson. It's 7-0 Tigers. A minute to play. It is a 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick one with them and be back here on the Paris Sports Network. One minute to play, first quarter out of the timeout. Reminder that we are video only this evening, as opposed to fighting with the NFHS copyrights. We bring you audio only here in this sectional semifinal. And by fight, I mean a couple $100 probably worth of a fight. So not tonight. We'll bring you the sound of this matchup between Paris and Robinson. 3 from the far wing by Jones was no good. A few feet beyond her range. It's rebounded by the Tigers. Up the court comes Caitlin Combs. She'll slow things down. Half a minute to play first quarter. Tigers lead 7-0. Last 2 were scored by Combs on the hockey assist from Kendra Young and the basketball assist to Deming Hawkins, who caught it and knew where Combs was before she caught it. Tigers start to go. Here's Young, a catch at the free throw line. Handoff Combs. One dribble, gets a shot away. No good. Off its rebound. Watson, put back, goes. Gracie Watson cleans it up. It's 9-0, and we will head into the break between the first and second quarter here in this sectional semifinal. Your Tigers just shut out Robinson. It's 9-0 on the Paris Sports Network.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris. North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season.
8 minutes back on the clock as we get set for the second quarter. Tigers lead 9-0.
Yeah, just 6 shot attempts for Robinson in that first quarter. And you mentioned earlier, first team to 40 usually wins this game. I'm not sure either team's going to get to 40 tonight, but if anybody does, it'll be us.
Marissa Zane passes left side. Caitlin Jones in the corner. Taylor Blank.
Boy, what luxury not to have to guard her, right?
Yep. Young just sits back on the block. However, Marissa Zane again creates space, but threw up another air ball.
Yeah, it's very rare that you see somebody like Marissa able to create her own shot, create her own space, but boy, she does that well.
We'll keep an eye on her as she has airballed 2 shots in a row. This is a very good shooting Robinson team. Zane girls have given Tigers issues every game they played throughout their career. Right now, there are no issues. It's 9-0 Paris. Combs dribbles at the midcourt logo. Bounce pass to Hawkins. Handoff Combs. Combs to her right, guarded by Alexia Zane. Goes left. Alexia Zane tried to go under the screen. That gave Combs space. But Caitlin will dribble out Again to the midcourt will go. Right side Watson and turned over.
First turnover tonight for Lady Tigers. Boy, teams that know each other as well as these two do. You anticipate a lower scoring game, but just the sheer looks that Robinson is not getting.
This is just Robinson's 5th sectional game. They have never won the sectional championship. They're on the offensive end. Alexia Zane traveled with it.
Turnover number 4 for Robinson.
Combs walks it up for the Tigers. Across half court, Alexia Zane waits at the volleyball line. Pass goes to Young. Tingley cuts through. Hawkins up. Now Deming looks. Watson cuts through. Tingley to Combs into the corner. Young, a 3 on the way. It's no good. Rebound out to the free throw line. Pulled down there by Alexia Zane. Marissa Zane, left side. Caitlin Jones. She'll drive in, traveled, and they call her.
Well, you just see the panic on Robinson right now. They're just hustling the ball down the court even faster than normal, and get the ball to the wrong player in the wrong spot, and that forced that turnover there, number 5.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Tingley, a handoff to Combs. Combs gets to the short corner, and a foul called on Robinson.
That'll be on Alexia Zane. That'll be her first, and second on Robinson.
Tingley will inbound, lobs to Young at the elbow, handoff Combs, kick out Watson, had space, dribbles to her left, shot on the way, no good, well strong from Gracie, rebounded by Marissa Zane. Quickly up the court, passes into the corner, Caitlin Jones to Alexia Zane, now Elizabeth Shea. Shea passes right to Jones, guarded by Watson, fell down and traveled.
Did not get bailed out that time, turnover number 6. When's the last time you've seen a team go 10.5 minutes without scoring?
Especially a team with as potent of an offense as Robinson.
Absolutely.
That's exactly what they're doing right now. Here's Watson. Gracie's going to drive in. Layup. Good. Gracie Watson.
Watson and Combs, the only points of the night for Lady Tigers.
Jones left wing. Shut off by Hawkins. Lobs to Shea. Intercepted by Hawkins. Trinity Tingley will walk it up for Paris. Left wing, here's Young. Combs cuts through. Pass up top to Hawkins. Right side Watson looks down low for Young. It was deflected, nearly saved by Robinson, but it will stay Paris ball. Tingley will inbound. Looking, had Young in the corner, elects to give it out top to Watson. Her pass went into the arms of Elizabeth Shea, who was running with her head turned, but it worked out well. Jump ball called. It'll stay with the Tigers.
Yeah, Robinson is on to all of our inbounds plays. It's tougher to get it in. That was a 4 count before Trinity let that one go.
Tingley looking, finds Combs, who had it blocked by Marissa Zane, but a foul called.
Didn't see anything up high. Must have been a body shot on that one. That'll be Marissa's first, third on Robinson.
Combs will have 2 free throws. First one is good.
5th point of the night for Caitlin.
Second on the way is good as well. And it's 13-0. 4:45 to play here in the second quarter. Robinson still looking for their first point. Really still looking for their first clean, good look at the basket. Blank had it, short corner. Alexia Zane, a 3, missed it, rebounded by Combs. Combs down here in the corner just below us. Had to avoid Caitlin Jones's defense. Does just that, and across half court she goes. Combs dribbles ball on the volleyball line. To the right wing, hand off to Tingley. Hawkins catches, drives down the right side of the lane, puts one up off the glass, sits on the rim, then falls through.
Sticky rims here at Pana High School. That one defied gravity. Deming's first points, and she's going to have to score tonight. They're going to lay off of her like that.
15-0. We are halfway through this second quarter. Marissa Zane catches. Now down low to Shea. Hawkins didn't let her go anywhere. Pass out top. Alexia Zane. Now Jones, a three. No good. Missed badly. Off the back of the iron. Hit the backboard. Rebounded by Combs. Lobs down low. Hawkins finds Young. Oh, missed it. Got her own miss and put it back up and in.
That'll work as well. Deming will be happy with that she had the blown assist, but Kendra was able to finish it. Another timeout, Robinson. I've not seen anything like this.
17-0, 3:36 left in the sectional semifinal. It's a full timeout. We'll take one with them. This is the Paris Sports Network.
Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153.
Teams out of the timeout, 3:36 left second quarter. 17-0 Tigers lead.
Robinson 0 of 9 from the field to go along with 7 turnovers.
Appreciate you all joining us and staying here with no video. We are just around 100 people tuning in. So appreciate you being here and enjoy doing this. Bringing you the action with just our voices, no video this evening. 17-0 Tigers lead. Jones gets to the corner. Kicks out Lexi Zane. Up top Marissa Zane guarded by Combs. Now into the corner. Here's Jones. She traveled.
Gracie got away with one there. A lot of contact. Nothing called except the 8th turnover tonight for Robinson.
Jones drove baseline, got herself in a bad spot under the backboard. Tigers with it. Combs across half court. Young waits to set a screen. Combs dribbles that direction. Passes backwards to Tingley on the right wing. Hawkins cuts across the lane. Pass up top Young. Left side Watson looking at Hawkins at the elbow. Few dribbles. Back to Tingley. 2:50 to play before halftime. Young has on the pass from Tingley. Here's Watson. A dribble. A layup. Too strong. Rebounded by Marissa Zane. Marissa Zane gave it to Alexia Zane, who dribbled right out of bounds. Lost it on her way to the hoop.
Number 9, as many turnovers as shots. Missed shots here in his first half.
Combs again to bring it up. 2.5 to play. Second quarter. Hawkins looked at Tingley, who cut through. Pass to Young. Now Trinity Tingley with it. Guarded by Marissa Zane. Watson looking. Finds Tingley. Through on the way. Deep three. Left wing. Got it.
Trinity's first points of the night. Second made three-pointer for the Lady Tigers.
Alexia Zane left wing, guarded by Tingley. Pass to Shea, guarded by Hawkins. Shea passes backwards to Jones. Watson has done an excellent job of forcing Jones just a bit beyond her comfortable range of a long two. Great defense from Deming. Hawkins stood straight up. Marissa Zane tried to go over her, missed the shot, rebounded by Combs. Back the other way. Bounce pass to Hawkins. Out to the wing, Tingley. Trinity will set things up. Dribble to the midcourt logo. Here's Watson left wing. Minute 30 left before halftime. Watson guarded by Jones. Hands off to Tingley. Tingley picks up her dribble out of the half-court line. Got rid of it to Deming. Now gets it back.
Would not be shocked if we held for the last one here. 20-point lead.
Approaching a minute to play. Combs dribbles out top. To her right. Gives to Hawkins. Deming drives in, gets into the lane, and draws a foul.
We'll take that as well, though. Deming strong to the hoop. That'll be on Taylor Blank, her first. That's one thing about Robinson. They just don't have the size to and the strength to stop Deming once she gets heading toward that hoop. And that's something, if things get tighter, we can take advantage of.
Deming will have 2 free throws. Her first on the way, it's no good. Deming's second free throw is off the back of the iron, no good. Bounced off the rim a few times before it fell off to the side. Rebounded and cleared by Robinson. Shea up ahead on a pass from Jones, and Robinson has scored their first 2 points of the game, less than a minute to go before halftime.
Shea had her mind made up as soon as she touched that ball. She's going to the rim, and she did, went strong.
20-2. If there were any way for Robinson to get a bit of momentum going into the half, it was that right there. Now the Tigers will hold for the last shot. Combs dribbles out at the midcourt stripe. Guarded closely by Caitlin Jones. Has to pass to restart the count. Now the ball is in Trinity Tingley's hand. Tingley to her left. Guarded by Marissa Zane. No count. Now it starts with 14 seconds left. Tingley got to get rid of it and does to Combs. Scott Zane of the Robinson bench wanted the 5-second count. Well, gave him 3.5. Combs had it in the corner. Out to Young. Young picks up a dribble, gets a shot away, no good. Hawkins was there, but it was a second too late. And we will head to the halftime break. Your Tigers lead by 18 in this sectional semifinal. It's Paris 20, Robinson 2 on the Paris Sports Network.
Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris.
Halftime here at Pana High School in the sectional semifinal. Tigers lead 20-2. Robinson didn't score until there were 58 seconds left in that first half. Tigers were unable to answer before the half ended, but do take an 18-point lead into the break.
Run down some stats. It's going to be easy on the Robinson side. Just 1 out of 5 from 2-point range, 20%. 0 out of 6 from 3-point. Never shot a free throw. They were guilty of 9 turnovers in that first half. Only points on the board belong to Elizabeth Shea. For the Lady Tigers, they were 6 out of 13 from inside the arc, 46%. 2 out of 6 from beyond the arc for 33, and 2 out of 4 from the free throw line for 50%. Leading the way for the Lady Tigers, Gracie Watson with 7, followed by Caitlin Combs with 6. 3 for Trinity Tingley, 2 for Kendra Young, and Deming Hawkins. So all 5 starters in the scoring column for the Lady Tigers, and no substitutions that I've seen for either team tonight, Clay.
Starting to get accustomed to that. There have been fewer subs, at least in those 2 regional games for the Tigers. And not totally surprising on the Robinson side either. That regional championship game, only 4 players scored to combine for their 58 points. The 2 Zanes, Jones, and Shea, the only 4 girls that have taken shots here this evening for Robinson.
Lady Tigers took care of the basketball throughout, and they've shot it well. I mean, from the field combined, they're 8 out of 19, which is awesome, and they're getting good looks at it, and they're being patient on the offensive side. In the postseason, they've only averaged 46 points a contest, and they're well on that average right now. But watching that first game between Pana and T-Town, they're going to have to really turn that offense up. They're going to have to ratchet it up should they advance to Thursday night, which it looks in the Lady Tigers' favor thus far. But 16 more minutes of basketball, and you can bet your bottom dollar that Robinson's going to score more than 2 points in this second half.
Final score from that Pana T-Town game was the Panthers of Pana winning 59-52 over T-Town. A couple other postseason scores that might be of your interest. Mount Zion lost in their sectional semifinal tonight, 69-31. Lincoln defeated Mount Zion. And another team that the Tigers played in the regular season, Mattoon, also lost 52-28 to Highland. Mattoon defeated Effingham in the regional championship last week. Obviously, the Tigers, those had 3 losses this year. 1 to this Robinson team, 1 to that Effingham squad that was knocked out last week. And the 3rd loss came to Camp Point, Central Southwestern. They are in action right now in their sectional semifinal against Staunton. A couple other teams that the Tigers were familiar with, St. Joe Ogden and Piatone playing tonight, and Tri-County and Neoga. That game should be over. Didn't get a score for that Tri-County game against Neoga, but that was the first game in that sectional, Tri-County and Neoga. We will take another break. 4 minutes left in this halftime period. And when we come back, we'll be set for the second half here in this sectional semifinal. This is the Parasports Network.
The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a 5th quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events. Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery. White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950. If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. At locations in Paris, Crispin, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com.
We are set for second half action. 20-2, Tigers lead. Do get an updated score. Appreciate Steph and Knight reaching out and finding the score for the Tri-County game. Titans were defeated by Neoga, a very good Neoga team, one that might be odds-on favorite to go win a state championship at 1A. 54-41, the final in Casey.
Got a replacement official here. Dennis Matthews did not come out of the locker room. We got a guy that did the first game out here, along with Toby Bartos and Mike Bell.
Underway, Robinson has the first possession of this second half. Jones dribbled to the top of the key. Left side, Marissa Zane gets a shot away. Missed it short. Knew she missed it. Chased her own rebound down. Now drives baseline. Wraparound pass to Blank. Up off the glass. She scored it.
Speaking of the devil, we talked about not worrying about Anna Blank or Taylor Blank, but she went ahead and proved us wrong there. First 2 points.
Blank is a very good player. I'll preface with that before I say she's got half of Robinson's points in the second half of a ball game. Combs, a three. Wow, rattled all the way around.
We'll give her one on that.
Rebounded by Robinson and cleared. Maroons up the court with it. 20-4. Robinson scored the last 4 points of this game. Marissa Zane at the volleyball line, dribbles into a three, shoots it, misses it, but an offensive rebound. Lexi Zane all alone in the lane. She put it back up and in.
Yeah, nobody around Lexi Zane.
Biggest issue with the Tigers only scoring 20 points in that first half is that Robinson is now only down by 14. Still a tall mountain to climb with them just scoring 2 in the first half, but closer nonetheless. Here's a three missed by Tingley. Hawkins got a hand on the rebound, swatted it out to Watson. Tigers back into their offense. Combs, baseline drive, kick out Gracie. Up top, Tingley. Tingley, step back. Watson threw on the way, left wing. Got it.
Unselfish play that time by Trinity. She had to look at it, pass it up for a better one to Gracie. She's got 10.
23-6. Almost 2 minutes gone by, third quarter. Robinson into their set. Lexi Zane maybe got away with a walk, put a shot up off the glass and hit it. 23-8. Young had it on the right wing, passes up top to Tingley. Tingley be on the volleyball line. Dribbles to her right, behind the back dribble. Gets to the top of the key. Kick out Watson. Jones, bit of a quicker step to close out on Watson now. Tigers working around to the far side. Caitlin Combs has it. Combs has Young to her right. Hawkins to her left. Goes right. Gets a shot away. She was still on her way to the baseline when the shot left her hand. Missed it. Rebounded by Marissa Zane. Down the lane. Floats one up over Young and is fouled.
That's just Marissa beating everybody down the court that time. Drawing the foul. That'll be on Kendra Young. That'll be her first this half for Lady Tigers. Hard to match the speed of Robinson.
First free throw from Marissa Zane is good. Her second is a chance to reach double digits for Robinson. Missed it. Rebounded by Young. Young gave it off to Combs. He'll get it across the timeline for the Tigers. Hawkins looking, guarded very closely by a Blank. Had it poked loose, but got it back now out top Young. Back to Hawkins. Blank closes in. Here's a pass to Young. Kendra Young, a drive, strong drive, layup good.
Boy, as open as Zane was on her first basket of this half, Kendra was wide open on that layup.
Pull up Marissa Zane, other end, straight through for Zane. Here comes Combs, back the other way. Drives in Alexia Zane, bounce pass, leaves it for Deming Hawkins, who catches in the lane and lays it in for two. Timeout called. It's a 30-second timeout called by Coach Tingley. We'll take a quick break with him. It's 27-11 on the Paris Sports Network.
The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics. The Mary Lupine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young.
(27-11) out of the timeout. It will be Robinson ball. 4:39 left, third quarter. Marissa Zane across half court. Passes right side to Caitlin Jones. Jones directs traffic. Gives up top, Alexia Zane. Back to Jones right wing. Guarded by Watson. Gracie plays off. Pass up top, Marissa Zane. Guarded closely by Combs. Poked to loose, stole it away. Combs, instead of going 1-on-2, hesitates, now goes. Layup, won't go, and a blocking foul called.
Just a smart play that time. Caitlin with the hesitation got one Zane off of her, got the other one to pick her up and fouled her. And that will be the second foul on Marissa Zane. First of the half.
Combs' first free throw is good.
3 out of 3 thus far for Caitlin. 7 points on the night.
Second on the way. Got that one as well. 29-11. Marissa Zane passes up to Shea, right wing, guarded by Hawkins. Her bounce pass goes out of bounds. Never touched by a teammate. Turnover Robinson.
11 on the night for Lady Maroons.
Here's Tingley across half court. Handoff Combs. It was deflected into the back court, retrieved by Combs. She'll reset for the Tigers halfway through this third quarter. Combs to her left. Handoff Tingley, guarded by Marissa Zane. Closely guarded by Zane. Tingley to the right wing, handoff Young. Kendra Young to the top of the key. Gets the ball to Combs, but not before she traveled.
Half turnover forced by Alexia Zane. Jumped in the passing lane that time. Kendra had to float it, but took a step. Just a second turnover of the night for Lady Tigers. Unbelievable.
Marissa Zane brought it up. Pass to Alexia Zane, who has it back now from Blank. Up top, Jones. Right side, Marissa Zane. Steps back beyond the three-point line. Dribbles to the right wing. Down low, Shea. Too strong of a pass. Deflected off of Shea. Tracked down by Alexia Zane. Left side, Shea had it. Up top, Jones. Three on the way. Alexia Zane rolls around and out. Not just the Tigers that's happening to on that end of the court. That one was halfway down for Alexia Zane. It stays 29-11. 3 minutes left. Tingley, top of the key, into the corner. Young, shut off on the baseline drive by Shea, gave it to Tingley. Now Hawkins, handoff Tingley to the free throw line. Kick out Watson. Watson dribbles at the volleyball line. Gives to Tingley, who will reset. Right side, Watson. Screened by Hawkins. Up top, Young. Down low, Deming. Go to work in the paint. 2 dribbles. Off the glass, no good. Back the other way comes Alexia Zane. Young swatted at it, didn't get ball or person. And back the other way we go on the missed layup. Tingley lobs to Young. Shea well beyond the perimeter to guard Young, who passed to Hawkins. Deming back, turned towards the basket for a second, now picks up her dribble. Right side, Tingley. Left side, Young. Tigers working around the perimeter. 2 minutes to play, third quarter. Hawkins a catch on the left wing. Gives to Combs. Another patient set for the Tigers as we play deep into this third quarter. Young finds Combs on the backdoor cut. Kick out Hawkins, one dribble, shot up. She was bumped by Blank, no call, missed shot, rebounded by Robinson. Jones back the other way, picked up her dribble. Passed backwards to Alexia Zane, now Marissa Zane. Into the paint, here's a fadeaway, turnaround fadeaway by Jones. Missed it. Watson had the rebound but lost it out of bounds.
Could have been over back call on Taylor Blank that time. Instead, it'll stay with Robinson. First substitution of the game for either team as Peyton Smith checks in for Lady Tigers.
Peyton Smith picks up Elizabeth Shea. Shea catches well beyond the perimeter. Dribbled in, picked up her dribble, gives to Jones, guarded by Watson. Jones gives to Marissa Zane. Now Alexi Zane. Walked with it, didn't get called. Pass right wing, shot on the way. It's a two-pointer from Marissa Zane, but it is good, and it's 29-13. Tingley across half court. Dribbles towards the right wing. Guarded by Marissa Zane. Separates to reset the count. Picked up her dribble. Gives to Peyton Smith. Smith looking left, finds Combs. Then goes and sets a screen, but it's called illegal.
Yeah, I'll give her credit on that foul to Alexia Zane. Good acting job. Peyton Smith will pick that foul up. That'll be her first. Second on the Lady Tigers. Crossed the arms across her chest and was looking for the contact, and Alexia made sure she didn't miss.
Under a minute to play, third quarter. 29-13, Tigers lead by 16 here in this sectional semifinal. Date on Thursday night with Pana on the line. Here's a drive by Shea, a foul called, and it's on the floor.
Peyton Smith will pick up her second one. Reach in. That was going to be a layup anyway, so probably not the not as critical a foul as you might think. Deming Hawkins is going to come back in. She was sucking some air pretty hard over here on the Lady Tiger bench. She's worked hard underneath tonight.
Alexi Zane to inbound. Fires into Jones. Gives a head fake to Gracie Watson, let her fly by. Took a dribble to her left and then hit the jumper before Kendra Young could close out. Young has it now for the Tigers. Tigers with a 14-point advantage. Long bounce pass for Hawkins. And a timeout was called before that. Coach Tinley calls a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him. It's 29-15, 26 seconds left, third quarter.
With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers!
.1 showing on the clock, third quarter. Again, thank you for joining us here on the Paris Sports Network and staying with us as we are audio only this evening. Appreciate your support and glad we can bring you the action here as the Tigers play in their 23rd sectional in school history. Coach Tingley's third. Currently playing with a 14-point advantage. Combs stands beyond the volleyball line. Tigers will wait for the final shot in this quarter. Down to 10 seconds left. At the midcourt logo, Combs still dribbling. Count is on. Picks up her dribble. Finds Hawkins. Handoff Combs. 4 seconds left. Back down the three-point line. Combs has to get a shot away. Does with a second left. Missed it. Nearly got her own rebound. Wouldn't have had a chance to put it back up. So we will end the third quarter just like that. It's 29-15. Tigers lead. Quarter to go in the sectional semifinal.
North American Lighting is the leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America. And they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. With locations in Paris, Crispin, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com.
8 minutes to go. Chance at a sectional championship on the line. Pana awaits the winner of this one. Tigers currently out in front, 29-15. They will start with the ball.
Robinson outscored Lady Tigers 13-9 in that quarter.
Tingley dribbled, found Young, looking for Combs, stolen away by Blank, who read that one all the way. Blank gives to Marissa Zane. Guarded by Combs, step back three, just short. Air ball, got some of the net, but a second chance opportunity. Put back will go for Elizabeth Shea. Officials will blow a whistle. We've been a couple of times where the clock and scoreboards, all three scoreboards have shut off. This time it gets the officials' attention. They're back on. And the Tigers will have to work against the full court pressure that is now set up for Robinson. 29-17. Robinson back within 12. It was a 20-0 game at one time. Young with it at the elbow. Kick out Tingley. Wide open for three. She'll take it. She'll hit it.
Big bucket that time for Trinity. Her second three of the game. Could not have come at a better time.
32-17. Alexia Zane out top. Bounce pass to Shea. Guarded by Hawkins. Drives in. Had it partially deflected by Young. But a putback opportunity will end up with two free throws shot by Blank.
Deming will pick up her first foul of the game. Fourth on the Lady Tigers. You can just see the urgency in Robinson. They're just going to come out and start firing the ball to the basket, and they have to get back in this game. And they've got the horses to do it for sure.
First free throw from Blank is good. Second on the way, no good. Rattled out, rebounded by Young. Robinson again extends the pressure, now backs away. Combs will go one-on-one against Alexia Zane. Count is on. Combs separates. Dribbles at the midcourt logo. Now goes right to the wing, drives in, puts one up. Off the glass, it rolled out. Rebounded by Jones. Jones back the other way. Jump stop. It is good. There is her range. She converts. It's a 12-point game. Again, full court pressure from Robinson. Combs breaks it after Hawkins had a bit of trouble. Deming got rid of it. Combs across half court. Folks from Robinson start to make some noise here at Pana High School. Hawkins, she'll drive in, get a shot away, and is fouled.
Taylor Blank will pick that one up. That'll be her second, just a second on Robinson this half. Well, if you think the Lady Tigers are tired, Robinson has not substituted at all in this game. The only person getting a breather is Deming, and that was just for about 30 seconds of actual game time.
Hawkins at the free throw line. Officials sorted out the foul situation and exactly who that was on before Deming sinks her first free throw.
The first made free throw of the night for Deming. She's up to 5.
Second on the way. It's also good. 34-20. Almost 2 minutes gone by. Here's a Jones three. It's good. She had space and caught it with her feet ready and knocked it down.
First three of the night, just 1 out of 11 for Robinson.
Robinson back within 11 points. Shea guards Young. Kendra just across half court. Picked it up, gave it to Combs. Combs will now settle down the offense. Dribbles out top, pass right side Tingley. Uses a Young screen to her left. Jump stop down low. Here's Kendra going against two Maroons. Kick out Hawkins, left side Watson. Thought about giving it to Combs in the corner. Instead dribbles out top. Guarded by Jones. Dribbles left, picked up her dribble and calls a timeout. It will stay with the Tigers after a 60-second timeout. We'll send you through a few commercials. Be back here to pick up the action. 5:33 left. Tigers lead by 11.
Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark County since 1950. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30.
.533 left, fourth quarter. Tiger ball, Tiger lead. It's 34-23.
Yeah, what a smart timeout that time by Gracie Watson. She was in trouble, double team. Either going to turn it over or get a 5 count. Smartly called a timeout.
Watson has it now on the left wing. Guarded by Caitlin Jones. Pass to Young. Uses the Hawkins screen. Gets to the free throw line. Kick out Watson, right wing. Hawkins caught it, gave it to Combs. Combs guarded by Marissa Zane. Pass right side, Kendra Young guarded by Shea. Hawkins screens and rolls. Young dribbles left, gives to Combs. One dribble, shot up over the defense of Marissa Zane. Missed it on the rebound. Blank and Watson tie each other up.
Kendra and Combs both clobbered on their way to the hoop that time. Nothing called. Results in a turnover.
Just 6 fouls total called in the second half. Can't remember any more being called in that first half. Very few fouls called, maybe not necessarily a totally clean game, but we have played on and played through a lot here at Pana. Marissa Zane gives to Shea, swatted by Young, but a foul called.
Yeah, got her with the body, I'm guessing. That'll be the third on Kendra, or excuse me, second on Kendra.
Shea will shoot 2 free throws. If she makes both of them, Robinson will be back within single digits. Missed the first. A reminder, Shea was the Robinson Maroon who hit 2 crucial free throws down the stretch in Robinson to give the Maroons a 2-point lead with a minute left. Her second one here is good. 34-24. Combs inbounds to Young. Kendra will dribble against the defense of Shea. Marissa Zane took a few steps like she was going to double Young, who picked up her dribble, found Combs. Combs into the front court. Guarded by Alexia Zane. Dribbles left to the wing. She has a lane. She'll take it. Foul called before the shot. Tigers win now from under their own basket.
Just the third on Robinson. Caitlin Jones first of the game.
Tingley inbounds up top to Young. Young stands, dribbles once, picks it up, gives to Hawkins. Now Combs. Combs at the midcourt logo. Guarded by Alexia Zane. Young beyond the volleyball line. Left side Watson uses the Hawkins screen. Gets to the top of the key. Right side Young. Young the only Tiger on that side of the court. Now Hawkins sets a screen for her. Tingley and Combs over there with her now. All 3 Tigers just about in the same spot on the court. Everybody separates now as Tingley resets the offense. Pass left side Watson. Hawkins sets a screen. Young and Combs cut through. Hand off Tingley.
And Blank knocks her off the dribble. Gets her bloodied.
3:45 left. Officials stop the clock as Marissa Zane will have to check out to get that, I believe, nose stopped from bleeding.
And now Coach Zane is forced to make a substitution. First one of the game. Grace Gower will check into the lineup. Guess what? Another junior.
Gower will get the assignment of guarding Trinity Tingley. Young to inbound from the far side. Finds Combs. Combs at the logo. Left side Watson. All over is Jones. Doesn't get called for a foul. Watson dribbles out top. Watson dribbles left. Picks up her dribble. Now Young. Young to Watson. Watson dribbles to the right wing. Picks up her dribble. Finds Young down low Hawkins. Deming to Young. One dribble. Up with a shot. No, foul called before.
On the floor to be Caitlin Jones' second foul, fourth on Robinson. And at some point, they're going to have to get to that bonus mark. And hope the Lady Tigers will miss some free throws, which they have not done tonight. They're 6 out of 9 on the evening.
Tingley inbounds, finds Young, cutting to the left block, catches and finishes.
Kendra's 6th point of the night. Nice to stop the bleeding on that one.
36-24. Shea maybe got away with the walk. Gave it to Gower, who airballed it. Excuse me, that was Blank on the miss. Rebounded by the Tigers. 36-24.
Yeah, should be absolutely no hurry now for Lady Tigers.
3 minutes left. They'll settle into their offense. Young left wing. Guarded by Blank. Blank all over her. Deflected it without committing a foul. Picked up and recovered by the Tigers. Tingley with it now, and an illegal screen call.
Watson will pick that foul up on the screen. Second on her, 6th on the Lady Tigers. Out of everything that's happened tonight, you're going to call that. Taylor Clark will check in for Lady Tigers out of this timeout. Okay, I think Coach Zane is calling that to get his daughter healed up a little bit more so she can get back on the court.
Marissa Zane still on the bench. Looks like she's ready to go as she'll head to the scorer's table and check back in. 36-24, Tigers lead by 12. 2:42 left third quarter.
22 points in the second half for Robinson as opposed to just 16 for Lady Tigers. They had to lead down to 10, but a pair of free throws got that back to where we're at now. And boy, like we mentioned earlier, there's no reason for the Lady Tigers to get in a hurry right now with the basketball. Just secure it. You know, Robinson's going to play. They're going to contact you a lot, and it's not going to be called because they, like you mentioned, they've swallowed the whistles tonight, which I'm thankful for. What a 2-hour trip home. Well, you mentioned Mattoon the other day, and you get to Mattoon if you've never been to Pana, and you're just halfway there. It's a long trek over here.
First game lasted well over an hour and a half as well tonight. We got 2.5 to play here in this one. Combs a steal. Robinson had it inbounded. Marissa Zane dribbled into the corner, and a dribble right out in front of Zane was poked loose by Combs and stolen. Combs brought it up, gave it to Tingley. Taylor Clark has it now beyond the volleyball line. Clark to Young. Kendra Young dribbles well beyond the three-point line of the right wing. Lost control of it, got it back. Found Combs as she was on her way to the floor. Here's a pass to Hawkins on the baseline. Kick out Tingley. Three is no good, but before the shot, a timeout was called. Boy, how about that conversation? At Trinity made that three as her dad called the timeout, but she missed it. It'll be Paris ball. After this 60-second timeout, we'll take a quick one with them. This is the Paris Sports Network.
Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from
2:04 on the clock. Tiger ball out of the timeout. Combs has it at the midcourt logo. Combs gives to Young. Double team by Shea and Zane, and a foul called.
Nobody likes to be whistled for a foul, but that has to happen right now in order for them to get back or have a chance. Alexia Zane will pick up her second. Just the fifth on Robinson. Gracie Watson will check back in.
Tingley to trigger. Looking in. Opposite block is Young, out top to Hawkins. Now Watson. 12-point advantage for the Tigers. Tingley gives to Combs, who's fouled by Alexia Zane. That's her fourth.
The funny thing about the Lady Tigers here in the last, minute and a half or so, not even looking toward the rim at all. Just ball security, moving around, and Coach Zane is imploring his ladies to foul, get up in our shirts.
Young looking and threw it away. Blank interception. Pass intended for Combs. Here's Alexia Zane. Whistle blows, and a foul called on Paris.
Trinity will pick that one up. That'll be her first. It'll be bonus time for Robinson. And we know how they shoot free throws.
Another discussion about who the foul was on for the Tigers. Got that squared away, and Zane steps to the line. First is no good. Rebounded by Young. Young gave it to Combs. Combs works in the backcourt against Alexia Zane. Gets across the timeline. Passes near side Tingley. 1:30 left. Tingley to the top of the key. And she is fouled by Marissa Zane.
That's a half-two foul out at midcourt for Marissa. That'll put us in the bonus. Trinity will hit the line for her first attempts tonight. Now Taylor Clark will check in for Deming.
Tingley's first free throw is good, and she has earned a second. 37-24.
7 on the night for Trinity.
Second is also good. Robinson back the other way. Got to get a bunch of points in a hurry. Jones, Alexia Zane, a long three. It's good. And a quick timeout called by Robinson. Maroons back within 11. It's 38-27. 1:15, a full timeout called by Robinson. We'll take one more break here in the sectional semifinal. You're listening to the Paris Sports Network.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
It will be Paris ball out of the break. 1:15 left. Robinson trails by 11 after the three-pointer.
Well, you mentioned a deep three. You were not joking on that one. That was a deep three from Alexia. But that's what they got to have.
Young will inbound looking long and has Deming Hawkins wide open. Has to stop to catch the pass. Goes up with a shot. Missed it. Rebounded by Marissa Zane. Tough bounce from Hawkins. Here comes Robinson. Shea drives in. Travel. No call. Kick out. Blank. Here's Marissa Zane. Step back three. Left it short. Offensive rebound to Blank. Blank looking for a teammate. Finds Shea, who is fouled by Watson. And And we'll see a 1-on-1 opportunity for Elizabeth Shea.
That'd be Gracie's third. Boy, Deming had to wait just a heartbeat on that basketball to come down out of the rafters. That was just enough time for Zane to catch up.
First free throw from Shea. Missed it. Rebounded by Hawkins. We are less than a minute to play. Tigers look to advance to the sectional championship on Thursday night. Jones went for the foul on Watson. Wasn't called for it, but now will foul Tingley.
It'll be on Jones. That'll be her third. Robinson just 3 out of 8 from the free throw line tonight after they did not miss against us just a few weeks ago. Once again, Clark comes in for Hawkins.
First free throw from Tingley is good. 39-27. Vivian Moore waits to check in for Tingley.
9th point of the night for Trinity.
No good on the second. Rebounded by Marissa Zane. Up ahead, here's Alexia Zane. Wide open on the left wing. Missed it. Rebounded to Marissa Zane, who put a shot up, had it blocked. Tigers down the court with it. It's Young who is fouled.
Yeah, take your pick on who got that block down low. For Lady Tigers, Marissa Zane will pick up her 4th, so both the Zane sisters now with 4 apiece. Peyton Smith will check in for Kendra.
Free throw from Young is good.
7 points tonight for Kendra. Balanced scoring for Lady Tigers.
Second is good as well from Kendra Young. 41-27, 33 seconds left. Tigers will close this one out, move on to Thursday night and play Pana. And if you are listening to this game right now, if you have any ability to get here on Thursday night, please do. Pana packed this place. It was loud. It was rocking. It was a great game between Pana and T-Town. And that's what the Tigers are going to see on Thursday night. Be here, be loud, somehow find a way to get to Pana to cheer on this Tiger team. Whistle blows and
not sure why.
see exactly what the call was or why, but it stopped for a second. 10 seconds left. Combs with it. Combs will dribble out the clock here in Pana. Tigers moving on to the sectional championship. 41-27 the final. Paris takes care of Robinson. Back-to-back sectional championship appearances for the Tigers. And not only that, we will have a rematch of the sectional championship a year ago, this time on Pana's home court. We'll take a break and be back with the post-game show. Final score, Paris 41, Robinson 27. This is the Paris Sports Network.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events. Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery.
Welcome to the postgame show on the Paris Sports Network. We are here at Pana High School after a 41-27 Tiger victory here in the sectional semifinal.
Yeah, it gives you some final stats. For Robinson Lady Maroons, they were guilty of 12 turnovers on the night. Shot 9 out of 21 from the field, 43%. 2 out of 13 from beyond the arc for 15%. And just 3 out of 8 from the line for 38%. They were led in scoring by Alexia Zane and Caitlin Jones with 7 apiece. Marissa Zane, Elizabeth Shea with 5 apiece. And 3 for Taylor Blank. For your Lady Tigers, committed just 6 turnovers in the contest. They were 9 out of 26 from inside the arc, 38%. From beyond the arc, 4 out of 10, 40%. And from the free throw line, 10 out of 12, 83%. Leading the way, Gracie Watson with 10. 9 for Trinity Tingley. 8 points apiece for Caitlin Combs and Kendra Young. And Deming Hawkins finished with 6 on the night. That rounds it out to 41-27. Just a dominating first half. I mean, you have to go back to that because that's where it all happened. The Lady Tigers just basically creating the space and just coasting to a win, keeping that double-digit lead secure throughout.
We are going to wait for Coach Tinley to make his way up to the perch that we're on here at Pana High School. You might need directions or a picture on how to get up here. Yeah, stopped a couple times on his way, but out in the hallway we go. So hopefully we'll see him here in about 2 minutes after he makes his way up the stairs.
Yeah, like we said, we'll be back on the air on Thursday night for sectional championship. And like Clay said, if you guys can at all make it over here, well worth your trip. And the Lady Tigers, they definitely deserve and they've earned your support for sure. So if at all possible, make your way over here. A lot of nice little towns to eat in on your way over. So grab a bite to eat and then come on over and be loud.
Good showing tonight from the Paris faithful. I didn't count, but looked like we had more than Robinson show up, so we won the battle tonight. Obviously, Thursday night will be difficult playing the host school, but come here and make some noise. And T-Town showed up. I don't know how far away Teotopolis is, but obviously they're
probably closest of anybody.
Closest of anybody. So they get the luck of the draw on that category as far as teams that have to travel here. But I know if we get a good group of orange and black, we can make just as much noise and more than what those T-Town fans can. So now Coach Tingley maybe knows where he's headed. And
he had to ask for directions, so he'll be up here in just a moment. Let's run a quick commercial while we wait on Coach to be up, and we'll have him right after this.
White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics. The Mary Lupine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young.
Back here on the postgame show, now joined by Coach Dave Tingley after the sectional semifinal win, 41-27. Coach, 20-2 at the end of the first half, and pretty thankful and fortunate to have that big lead. Robinson, no team can really play the way they want to facing that type of deficit. So first half, huge, right?
They did a good job, and it's so difficult when you have that big of a lead. It's like, what are you willing to do? And we came out and I think took some bad shots early on and tried to we played, and we talked about the locker room like, hey, first 4 minutes, let's make sure we work the offense a little bit, and we took some bad shots, didn't get back in transition, and they got us on that, and then that momentum, the high school basketball, high school sports momentum is a huge factor because it's a lot about feeling with these young athletes and how they feel about how the game's going and how they're doing. So we got the momentum early, built it enough. We made some changes on our defense between our last game and this game, and they were the right changes. We decided we were going to switch a little bit up on defense with who we had guarding who and how we were going to guard certain players. In the first half, it really stifled them. It took them clear till the second half to kind of figure it out maybe a little bit and attack a little bit different way. But that's all we were trying to do was buy as much time as we could to get them confused so that their offense was stagnant. Now, did I think it was going to be stagnant enough to keep them into 2 points for the half and almost scoreless because they scored right there toward the end? No. But it bought us enough room to win somewhat comfortably. I know we were still fighting there at the end and, trying to make some free throws and whatnot. But that's what we've done throughout the year. If you watch us, we get a lead late. We're able to take care of the ball for the most part, make free throws, and our offense slows teams down, and it's just hard to score when you don't have the ball. And then you got to come down and take a quick shot. So we were successful tonight, but coming back here Thursday night, completely different ball game. Neither team seen each other, had each other this year. Different ball game, different type of players, different type of offenses, defenses, all that kind of good stuff. So, it'll be a challenge here for us with the way their crowd showed up. Mm-hmm. I hope the Paris faithful are listening right now and they understand how important it is for them to be here Thursday night because they had a heck of a crowd here tonight for a semifinal game. So just imagine what their finals game is going to be like. So hoping that we get a good crowd out here Thursday night and come out here and support the girls that have had a great season so far, and we want more.
I know I always talk about or ask you about Gracie shooting a lot, but tonight, I mean, huge shots and just knowing what she can do for your offense and opening it up and her confidence just to get things going. She made big shots tonight.
Well, the good news is she didn't just shoot threes tonight. Like she got to the basket a couple times. I mean, that just grew her confidence. So, we've been talking about that all year long to her. She's a sophomore. So, like, she's trying to figure out, like, well, how do you score? Because you talk to Madison Rigdon and some of those girls that played when they were younger with girls that were older. And it's really easy when you're not the focus of the team's other team's best defenders, and you can kind of sit out there and just wait for your shot. Well, people have figured her out right now, and we need her to score because we're not an offensive juggernaut for that. We've got a lot of really good players that know how to score, but like in the bulk, we don't have that what we had the last few years. So we need her to score a little bit more, and teams have figured out that they can sit on the 3-point line with her and get her to take shots. Well, tonight she knocked down the open ones, which she needs to, and she also got to the rim on them. We told her to, let's try to get to the basket a little bit. So really happy with her effort tonight because hopefully, again, momentum, feels good about tonight. Maybe that bleeds into tomorrow night. And honestly, the thing that gets left out is the defense that she did on Jones. I challenged her before the game to step up her defense on Jones. And the first half, she really did a number on Jones. I know like what she was doing and how she was attacking her, and what Gracie was able to do with it. Second half was a little bit different. Things change. Teams make adjustments. But I was actually really happy with Gracie's defense tonight. So that's big for us going forward.
Yeah, for Jones to take as many threes as she did. I mean, I know it's only 2 or 3 feet outside of where she likes to shoot it, but I mean, she was missing them, and it's that big of a difference.
It is.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Thanks for joining us, Coach.
Yeah, appreciate
Congratulations.
It. Thank you.
We'll see you on
Thanks
Thursday.
For coming, guys.
Appreciate it. 41-27 final score. Appreciate Coach Tingley joining us here on the postgame show. And the Tigers will march on to Thursday evening. That's a 7 o'clock tip-off against the host Pana Panthers.
Yeah, looking forward to that. Make sure that you check out our Facebook page for links to listen to the show, possibly watch it, but definitely listen to it. We will have the action for you beginning at 6:45 on Thursday evening.
With that being said, that is it from us tonight in Pana. For my partner, Jeff Chambers, I am Clay Best, signing off here on the Paris Sports Network. Have a good night.
You've been listening to Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by Cornerstone Building Brands, Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home, Seed Solutions with Chip and Bethany Keys, Longview Bank and Trust, Moody Farms, State Farm Agent Terry Elliston, Illini FS, Savoya's Pizza, Edgar County Community Foundation, Country Financial Agents Jim Blue and Mark Gladding, Lake Ridge Christian Church, Ingram's Waste Disposal, The Skating Rink with CJ and Mary Jo Becker, North American Lighting, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Templeton Funeral Home, and White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. And our affiliate sponsors, Steve and Lynn Young, Mary Lou Pine Family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Winans Farms Mark and Holly Winans, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Step Farms and Excavation.